morning, y'all. This is Sheree with PassionatePennyPincher.com, and today this is my book of treasures that my mom made before she passed away, and it has all of her recipes in it. It's one of those things that if I had a fire, this would be the thing I would have to get out. So it's all handwritten in her writing, and today we're going to make her pecan pies. I think they're the best pecan pies ever, because I grew up eating them, but they really are. Like, she was a fabulous cook. So I'm going to show y'all the recipe. She's got it handwritten here. There's no really directions on how to do it, so I'll just step y'all through it. But first of all, you're going to need, this one actually makes 2 pies. So I have 2 pie crusts, and I didn't do homemade pie crust or anything. I've got, my husband actually did these for me, y'all. He does pie crust way better than me. So this is Pillsbury pie crust that we just put in here. And he did it so symmetrical with all the little dots or whatever to let the steam out so it doesn't puff up. So if y'all are baking today, tell me what y'all are making. I also have my celebration box over here. If any of y'all are new, we do have this awesome box that has all of your holidays in it. So it's a great thing. If y'all are interested, go to shop.passionatepennypincher.com. I forgot to tell my team that I was popping on, so nobody's moderating, but maybe Nicole will be on and she can pop that link in there. But I will give y'all a screenshot of the recipe here in a minute. Good morning, Angie. It's so good to see y'all, and Dana and Kimberly. How's everybody doing? So I have 2 pie crusts that are already ready to go. And y'all, I love this recipe because you don't have to get out a mixer. It's hand done. It's so easy. Kimberly said she's baking a lot, making pumpkin bars right now. That is awesome. So I've got a big bowl, and I'll put y'all down so y'all can see, and I'll let y'all screenshot the recipe because it's going to be good. Bridget's making chocolate chip cake and butterfinger cake. Oh, Bridget, I made a butterfinger cake actually yesterday for my son and daughter-in-law who just had the new baby, and I think they were devouring it last night. So, alrighty, so what we are going to do, I'm trying to figure out, I think I'm going to do the eggs first. So this is 7 eggs, and I've got large eggs, so y'all help me count. Make sure 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so I know when I get to there that they will be done. But here we go. We're going to do it to it. Just going to crack them in here. We need 7. 1, 2. I hope that there's not a run on Karo syrup, because you do need Karo syrup for this. And I know after COVID, it seemed like that was one of the hard things to find. I'm so glad I'm right by my sink and I can just chunk everything in there. Oh, try not to get shells in there. Okay, 5, 6. Oh, there went a shell. I knew it. I knew I did that too hard as soon as I did it. There we go. My hands are super clean. All right, so I've got my 7 eggs. Good morning, Melissa. Melissa. I met a girl named Melissa, and so I'm always like looking to make sure that it's not Melissa's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's good. Let me move these eggs out of the way. Good morning, Debbie. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and whisk these up. I don't think you want to get them too crazy, but they don't need to be whole. Like I said, my recipe is very, there's no directions much on it, just the ingredients, but I've made it a few times, so I think I know what I'm doing. Okay, I think that's good because we're going to mix a little bit more. You know what? I need to get a stick of butter out. Hold on. I didn't put my microphone on today because I thought that I wasn't going to be moving around, that y'all should be able to hear, but had to go over there and get that. Good morning, Sue. So good to see you. And Christy and Debbie. Alrighty, so to this we are going to add 1 cup of white sugar. Got my sugar right here. Y'all, my husband was so sweet. I had to run to a doctor's appointment this morning, and when I came home, he had all my ingredients laid out. I was like, oh my word. I feel like Rachel Ray up in here. I had all my stuff ready. He did my pie crust. He was my sous chef today. I was like, I could get used to this. Let me tell you. Okay, 1 cup of sugar. Just gonna add that in. And then I need 4 tablespoons of brown sugar, light brown sugar. Melissa, oh, you said your name is pronounced like that. That is so interesting. That's so weird that I've met 2 people. I mean, not weird, but you know, interesting that I've met 2 people. 2 with that name. 3 and 4. Alrighty. And a dash of salt. So we're just going to give it a little dash and a little more. Okay, so let me get that mixed together. And then we're going to add our Karo syrup. And then our pecans. Y'all tell me, do you say pecan or pecan? So from the South, I think most of us say pecan. However, my daughter-in-law, one of my daughter-in-laws says pecan. Pecan. I can't even say it that way, y'all. Pecan. Is that right? I don't know. I always say pecans. Okay, now I've got 2/3 a cup of melted butter that I've already melted in the microwave right here. So I'm going to add that in. Beth says, she says pecan. Or maybe that's the name, the way to pronounce it. Alrighty, so here we go with our Karo light corn syrup. Well, this is not Karo. This is Kroger brand. So we need 2 whole cups. I was so excited. I'm sorry, my arm was in the way. When I got the recipe out last night, that I didn't have to cook or do anything with this Karo syrup. Because you know how you do when you have to do the hard boil stage and the soft boil stage and all the things. I was like, oh, mercy. I don't know if I could do that on Facebook Live. It's stressful enough trying to do it by yourself when you're making candy and everything. Y'all, this is so simple. And then I need 2 cups of the pecan pieces. And I remember my mom having the pecans and giving them to my dad, and he sat there and broke the pecans up for her. But now we can buy the pecan pieces already done. So there you go. So I need 2 cups of those, and that is all the ingredients, and we will get them in our pie crust. One, 2. And hey, if y'all have a Kroger or a Kroger affiliate this week, these 12-ounce bags of all their nuts that are in the produce section they have a digital coupon that makes them $5.99, which I thought was a pretty good price. Okay, I think I'm going to get rid of the whisk here and move to my spatula. I don't want to lose any pecans in there. Okay, let me get my pie crust, and I'll put these in, and then I'll show y'all the recipe so y'all can screenshot it. Do we know if the syrup had an expiration date? I have some that I've had for a few years and never opened. Mine did have an expiration date of, and I bought it a while back. Like, I feel like I bought it last year because I know I didn't recently buy it. And it doesn't expire till December of next year. 2024. Oh, y'all, this almost slipped out of my hand. That would have been a complete nightmare. Alrighty, let me stir this up a little bit more. I can see that my butter is starting to like congeal a little bit. So we need to get this in the pan. So you need to preheat your oven to 350. And you're gonna let these bake at 350 for 15 minutes. And then you will reduce the oven temperature to 300 and let them bake another 45 minutes. And the nice thing about these is you can make them a couple of days ahead. They're not gonna go stale. Just keep them covered. You don't even have to refrigerate them. And you can freeze them too. That works out really well. Okay, I think that I've got it good. Good to go, y'all. Pecan pie is one of my favorites. Someone said, I love pecan pie. Me too. It is my favorite. I don't feel like we have Thanksgiving if we do not have pecan pie. Okay, I'm going to, I want y'all to be able to see me pouring them in. I think this one right here is a little deeper than this one. So I want to make sure that they're even. Move this one over. And I love that this makes two, because then you are all set. Oh yeah, that one was deeper. Okay, let me figure this out, y'all. I'm gonna have to get where, maybe I can get this way. I've got to get all the goodness in there. May have to take a little bit out of that other one, because that was a deep pie plate. And actually, I may add a few more pecans to this one. You can actually add, I have some whole pecans too that I think I'm just gonna set on the top to make it look a little more fancy. Okay, whoop, I just hit my light fixture. Okay, I think, let me just see if I can get a little, scoop a little bit out of here and put it in here to make them even. This other one that's deeper is just gonna have a little bit more crust. This has got so many eggs, y'all. They're gonna puff up for sure. Okay, I think that is good. Now the other thing that we're gonna do, I'm gonna add just a few pecan halves on top, and then we're gonna dot this with some cold butter. That's why I had to go get my other butter out. So, and this is just for presentation, and they may sink down, I'm not sure. But that way, people will for sure know this is a pecan pie. And I know from my family, it's the first thing that goes. We love pecan pie, especially over like pumpkin pie and stuff like that. I like pumpkin pie, but my all-time favorite pie, honestly, is lemon meringue. Not meringue, I really like whipping cream or Cool Whip instead. Now, let me dot some butter and I'll show you all the recipe. And there's not really no measurement on dotting the butter. You just do it till it feels right. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm so excited to have these done. They look really pretty. So I'm just gonna dot a little butter, because what is Thanksgiving without a whole lot of butter? If y'all saw me at the beginning, you may have noticed that I had on my Arkansas shirt. We're going to Arkansas tomorrow. So I'll give a shout out to all the Arkansas girls out there, Wool Pig Suey. And so this is really probably a couple of tablespoons that we're dotting on here per pie. So let me dot the other one. Okay, if y'all have lasted this long, I promise you I'm going to show you the recipe. I've got to pull it out of my little book. I've got some treasured recipes in my book that my mom did. I'm so thankful that she did that. All right. Okay, there they are. 2 pecan pies that go in the oven at 350 for 15 minutes and then cut the oven down to 300 and it will go to for 45 more minutes. So this originated, you'll see on the, when you screenshot it, from Helen Pearson, who was my aunt. We called her Mama Helen. So if y'all want to screenshot there's really no directions on assembly. You just put it all together like I did. And this is it. So y'all give it a good screenshot, and it makes 2 pies. And I'm going to get them in the oven, and then they will be ready. We're traveling tomorrow, and I'll be excited to take the pecan pie. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I hope that y'all just savor your time with your families. And if you have nowhere to go and you know someone who's having Thanksgiving, I'm just saying, people want people to come. So call somebody up. Don't be alone. Like, go and be with some people. Have some community. So happy Thanksgiving. Love y'all guys. Talk to y'all later. Bye.